my channel for another pregnancy and baby related video. I can't believe that these videos are coming to an end really soon because we are expecting baby girl like really soon. So I'm super excited to be sharing this with you guys today. I am going to be showing you guys what I am packing in my hospital bag for when I go in for labor and delivery for baby girl. I am just using this Lululemon Weekender bag. I have had it for years and years. I actually use this as a carry-on bag. I used it when I went into labor with Estee. I use it for so many items and so many things. It's actually a fairly decent size, which is perfect, and it has a ton of compartments. But for the purpose of this video, I've emptied it all, put all the stuff here on the floor so I can show you guys, and I assure you that everything fits in here with loads of space as well. With that being said, I'm just gonna dive in and show you guys what I ended up packing to bring for myself at the hospital. I definitely consider myself an overpacker when it comes to everything, but I have done a pretty good job at being a little bit more minimalist, I think, this time around. I actually have probably more than what I would need. In theory, I should only be in the hospital about 24 hours after baby's birth if everything goes well, but I want to bring a few extra items because you don't know how much bleeding you're gonna have, how much mess you're gonna get, and if something does go wrong or we need a little bit extra monitoring, then I want to make sure that I have a few pieces of clothing to last. And I also want to bring some comfort items as well because being in a hospital is not the most comforting setting, and having a few little items is definitely going to be beneficial. So to start off with clothing items, I definitely prefer to be comfortable in my day-to-day life, in my nursing life, in my pregnancy life, especially after giving birth. I do not want things that are going to be like overly constricting, and you just don't feel the best, I guess, after giving birth because you no longer have this beautiful round baby belly. You've got a lot of soft, unpleasant skin and all of that as well. So I just ended up bringing 2 sets of pajamas. So I've got my 2 pairs of pajama pants, and I also have 2 shirts. Now these are maternity shirts because they are comfortable. They're not overly big. So I'll definitely be able to wear these with the pajamas if I just want to lay in bed and be cozy. I will have these. Yes, I know they are white, but they are old and dingy to begin with, so if they do end up getting stained, then that's okay. The next thing I ended up bringing, because you don't know with hormones or how hot it's going to be in the area, is just these little short pajamas. So these are super cute and they still fit. I got them a little bit bigger at the beginning of my pregnancy, so I brought those, and I also brought the t-shirt that goes with it. This is overly big. It's a large. It's super baggy and comfortable, so I brought that as well. If I want something that's a little bit more restrictive underneath, then I might wear like a tight tank top or something just to hold everything in. But I also brought this one, and to go along with that, I also ended up bringing my Housecoat. This one is like an above the knee one, so I can either labor in this just to be a little bit more comfortable if I don't want something tight. I find like the hospital gown's kind of really big and baggy and uncomfortable, so this one is super soft and cozy. It is navy. I have some lighter colored ones, but I'm like, oh, for labor and delivery, a darker one might be best. So this one actually goes with that short set, which I probably won't wear together. And if I don't end up wearing this for labor and delivery and it doesn't get messy, then nursing in a gown or in a house coat like this is just super convenient because you can just quickly open it up. Either do skin to skin with your baby, or you can breastfeed your baby super easily as well. The next thing that I'm bringing are some undergarments. So I've got 3 pairs of underwear on the back here, which I'm not going to show you guys. You guys do not want to see my panties. They're just dark colored underwear, full underwear that are going to be able to fit the biggest pad in it, because let's be real, the aftermath of pregnancy is not super glamorous, and when you've had multiple babies, it's even worse. So I've got 3 pairs of panties, which should be enough. And then I also brought these 2 really basic, they're the Puma brand sports bras. I can nurse in these really easily. They're comfortable. They're actually bigger than what I would need. They're like a size up, so they'll be good for really engorged breasts in the beginning. I did end up bringing 2, and I'll obviously be wearing one to go there because I love to labor in a bathtub, and then your bra gets wet and gross and you just want to like discard that one, put it in a plastic bag, and then you want 2 more because, again, you don't know how many times you'll want to change during labor depending on the length of your labor, and if you're breastfeeding and gross or just sweaty and I make labor and delivery and all of that sound super glamorous, but I just wanted to bring an extra one just in case I need it. The next clothing item that I have are just 2 pairs of socks. I've got these super fuzzy socks with the anti-slip on the bottom. A lot of hospitals do recommend you have an anti-slip underneath. Do not know if I'm gonna bring slippers because I don't have slippers that I don't mind walking around the gross hospital floors with. And maybe I'll get like a cheap pair of slippers, but I don't know. These ones have the anti-slip on the bottom and they're fuzzy and super cozy. And then I also brought these super warm socks as well because the hospital could be hit or miss. It could be cold or it could be hot, and sometimes my feet are really hot, sometimes they're really cold. So bringing a pair of socks will definitely be super important. And then I brought 2 because, again, you don't know if you're gonna step in something or how often you're gonna wanna change them, or laying in your bed with gross hospital floor socks might not be super awesome. The next thing I'm bringing, please don't judge me, they're super gross. They're gonna hit the trash right after I come home from the hospital, are these, what are these called? Flip-flops. I'm bringing flip-flops to labor in, walk around the hospital in, and shower in because I'm planning on having a private room, but in the event that they do not have any private rooms available and I need to share a shower and a bedroom with somebody else, which doesn't make me feel great, I will at least be able to wear these on my feet while I'm showering and doing all of that as well. Like I said, I will just discard these because they are absolutely gross and dirty and disgusting, but I just kept them for the purpose of our hospital trip. I am not planning on having a ton of visitors at the hospital. We're only planning on being there for 1 day. So maybe my mom, my mother-in-law, and then my husband and I and the baby, and that is it. Unless whoever has our kids brings our kids to visit us. But again, like, I just want to be there to relax, bond with our new baby, establish a little bit of breastfeeding, really get to relax. We have 3 boys at home, if you guys are new, so life is really busy, and having a very active 20-month-old toddler makes everything just even more chaotic. So I wanted to really spend that time just bonding and relaxing and getting to spend the time as the 3 of us before we do come home. But in the event that we do have visitors and I don't want to sit in my pajamas or my robe, I'm just bringing a few pieces of clothing. So I've got this outfit right here, which are just some Lululemon leggings and a long sleeve shirt. It's kind of just like a bigger shirt. It has like a hood. It's just like a Under Armour baggy shirt, which has a tie on the bottom, which, I mean, is not super tight in the abdomen, which is perfect for afterbirth. Like I said, I can wear a tight tank top underneath if I just want to constrict everything a little bit. And I'm also bringing these, like, I think they're the Unlined Studio pants from Lululemon, which I've had for, oh my gosh, 5, 6, 7 years maybe. And just a nursing black tank as well, because I might just want to be a little bit more put together if people do decide to come. And then I also brought this Lululemon zip up sweater, shirt, jacket, whatever you call it, to go on top of this if need be, and that may very well be my going home outfit if I don't want anything that's super restrictive. As for my planned going home outfit, I just have a pair of black Wonder Under Lululemon leggings, a white tank top, and just this pink mauve cardigan to go over top. The weather here is pretty unpredictable. It's fairly warm in April, end of April, but again, it could be cold and rainy as well. So I just wanted to make sure that I have something comfortable. I'll probably come home in a pair of flats as well, just because it's not really boot weather and flats are just more comfortable at this point. I am also bringing my little Jujube collection, which has some pads in it. These are like the biggest pads you can get in the store. Again, my hospital does provide them, but if we don't have any in the room for the time being, or I need one right away and I can't run out and get them, I just ended up bringing this little Jujube pack with some in them. I also ended up bringing this second little Jujube piece, which will hold my camera, memory cards. It has my camera battery charger, an extra battery in it, which I am keeping charged every day now because we are planning on vlogging as much of the labor and delivery process as possible. So all of that will be in here. We're also going to be bringing the MacBook charger, headphones, all of that stuff in case I want to listen to music or watch a video or relax or something like that while we are in hospital. I'm not planning on doing any editing while I'm in the hospital, but again, you never know what is going to arise. I will also be bringing my Yeti to the hospital. I have not packed that yet because I use it every day, all day long. But my Yeti will come with us for ice water or anything like that during the labor process as well as afterwards. And just as I'm talking about dead batteries, my battery died. So it's a good thing that I had a spare right here. So yeah, we're also gonna be packing some snacks, some chips, some granola bars, some nuts and seeds, dried fruit, whatever we can get our hands on. Before then, I actually have to go grocery shopping, so we will be able to get all of that together. And then the last thing I'm bringing is just my everyday makeup kit and like cosmetic stuff with a few extra pieces in here. That's why it is so big. This is not yet packed in my bag because obviously I still need it, but I will pack it before baby girl comes. As for makeup items, I am not bringing a ton. I am bringing some mascara, some eyeliner, and some foundation with a little bit of concealer. Probably wear a little bit of makeup, but you even see me on a regular daily basis. I do not wear a ton of makeup at all. That is just not me. I do not enjoy doing my makeup. I am terrible at it, so that is basically what it is. I'm also gonna be bringing a lip chap as well as a lip gloss also. I'm also gonna be bringing, these are full of hair. I'm also gonna be bringing a few hair ties to do up my hair because laboring with my hair down is probably not gonna happen. And doing my hair while I'm there is probably not gonna happen either. So that is just how it is. I'm also bringing my little wooden toothbrush because these are the toothbrushes that I typically use at home. So I'm gonna be bringing one of those. I'm bringing some little feminine cleansing washes because let's be honest here, you need to cleanse your space afterwards and during and all of that stuff. So I'm bringing some little feminine washes. I'm also going to be bringing my foot cream because I have extremely dry feet from being barefoot all of the time. And even though I get pedicures and all that about once a month, my feet get extra cracked and dry. And being in a hospital setting, it's even more dry. So I'm going to be bringing some foot cream. I am also bringing my beloved Tux pads because I used these during my previous postpartum stage. And they were definitely super helpful. So I'm bringing a brand new thing of Tux pads. I am also bringing my Dead Sea wet cleansing towels. These are for like taking off your makeup and stuff. Sometimes you just want to freshen up. You don't have access to water and a cloth. And these ones are actually super nice. It's what I take my makeup off with every day. I have 2 packages of these. So these ones are already packed in here. They're nice and thick and moist and really wet. So if I want to freshen up or I'm hot or sweaty or I want to take my makeup off and I do not want to get out of bed, these will definitely be super convenient. I am also bringing my wet brush because, well, having thick hair, I am brushing my hair all of the time. So a wet brush will definitely be super good. And then lastly, I am also bringing my Estee Lauder Double Wear with my foundation brush that I use every single day because I'm probably going to have some dark circles, some redness because I typically do, and that will just help make me feel a little bit more put together. All right guys, so that sums up everything that I am bringing with me to the hospital for baby girl's delivery. I am not showing you guys my husband's stuff because he has yet to pack that. He will just grab a few little items on the way out. He is also responsible for making sure the car seat's ready to go, as well as our computer and all of that stuff, or our MacBook and all of that stuff also. But these things I'm actually gonna just throw into my bag right now, have them ready, because like I said, she can arrive any day now, and I don't want to be starting to organize things when I do go into labor, because like I said, I have some really quick labors, and I do not want to have the added stress of not being ready to go. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.